That's how tight it is. You know, Southwestern Oklahoma State only has one loss, 8-1. But you've got the second place with losses. At SAU losses, so I guess you're 4 games back. But yeah, it's definitely there's still a lot left to play, and hopefully letters get things going, get it turned around on the winning track here, and get things going, kind of get the ship right. They have the Mulerider have lost 6 of their last 7 games. They're coming off of a 10-point loss 64-8 at Arkansas Tech Monday. That was a makeup game from December 8th when COVID struck the Lady basketball team. So they got that one in now. But again, Saturday it'll be Southern Nazarene, 1 o'clock for the ladies, and hopefully the guys at around 3 o'clock right here on Magnolia's Country 99.1. Let us check. Well, let me just talk to some of the leaders. Jeff Herring told us about starters. SAU led in scoring and rebounding. Keith, a 5'9" senior from Magnolia. Diana's been out sick, but she's back. She's averaging 11 points a game for SAU. She's a 5'11" sophomore of Sheridan. Averaging 10 points a game for SAU. 5'2" senior out of Hot Springs. And Kenzie Ezekiel also scoring about 10 a game for SAU. Kenzie is 5'7" from Wilburton, Oklahoma. 9.1 a game for Makayla Lindsay, who will see a lot of playing time. Jessica Jones averaging under 9. So is Kylie Warren for this SAU squad. The top players on the Oklahoma Baptist side, Khalifa Fuller, a 5'10" junior from Mono, Arkansas. He's averaging 15 points a game and just under 9 rebounds a game. So she leads them in both of those categories, getting 12.2 points a game from Mallory Lockhart, 5'7" junior out of Keller, Oklahoma, who transferred from Oklahoma City University. Those are the only ones in double figures. Jalen Stapleton averaged 9 points per game, about 9.5 points a game. She's a 5'5" senior out of Meade, Kansas. So those some of the starters for Oklahoma Baptist. They're coached by Bo Overton, assisted by Brennan Siegler. The Lady Muleriders coached by Adam Collins, assisted by Alexis Sturgis. Thanks for joining us on our Farmers Bank and Trust pregame show. Online and to contributors and locations. Farmers Bank and Trust is easy for busy living. Find a Farmers Bank and Trust location near you at My Farmers Bank. This is Lady Mulerider basketball on Magnolia's Country 99.1.
Buy one, get one for $1 at McDonald's. Or as we like to call it, the Kid One Deal. The match of sausage biscuit, savory McMuffin, McGriddle, crispy hash browns. One sausage biscuit, buy one for $1. Want a sausage biscuit and hash browns? That's cool too. Choose more of what you love. Buy one, get one at and participation vary. Valid for equal or lesser.
The Green Cottages of Wentworth Place is excited to announce that they're now open for in-house visitation using the guidelines of the Arkansas Department of Health and CMS. Wentworth had an excellent vaccination rate for elders, and all new admissions and new staff are eligible to take the vaccination. Wentworth, please call time to schedule your visitation appointments. The phone number is 702-341-161. We're looking forward to elders and their families regaining this quality time to get the
Good evening, basketball fans, and welcome to Chaos inside the W.T. Watson Center. Cited tonight's matchup featuring the Bison from Oklahoma Baptist University and your Southern Arkansas University Muleriders. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you please rise for the playing of our national anthem, performed tonight by the SAU Riders Sound Band under the direction of Mr. David D. Torres. And now, fans, it's time to meet the lineups, which are brought to you tonight by Farmers Bank and Trust with 4 locations in Magnolia. Farmers Bank and Trust here for you. First, the starters for the visiting Bison of Oklahoma Baptist University. A 5'7" junior out of Keller, Texas, number 5, Mulerider. A 5'5" senior from Meade, Kansas, number 10, Jalen Stapleton. A 6'3" freshman from Wichita Falls, Texas, number 21, Jill Leslie. A 6-foot senior from Ada, Oklahoma, number 25, Peyton Taylor. And a 5'10" junior from Bono, Arkansas, number 34, Khalifa Ford. Oklahoma Baptist coached by Bo Overton, assisted by Brennan Siegler. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here is the starting lineup for your Muleriders. A 5-foot senior out of Hot Springs, number 0, Ariana Gwynn. A 5'9" senior out of Magnolia, number 1, Kesey Young. A 5'7" junior from Wilburton, Oklahoma, number 5, Kinsey Ezekiel. A 5'8" sophomore out of Columbus, Ohio, number 14, Tiara Cook. And a 5'10" junior out of Carlisle, number 20, Callie Warren. Coaching staff of the Muleriders, assistant coaches Jamela Sanders, Alexis Sturgis, and head coach of the Muleriders, Adam Collins.
Of Oklahoma Baptist, and the tip belongs to Oklahoma Baptist. Peyton Taylor, she gives it off to Jalen Stapleton, bringing it into the front. Dribble around the left, now back right they come. Bring right at Stapleton, gives it up high, lob in low, layup good for Khalifa Ford. Oklahoma Baptist scores first. They're up good. SAU at their end to the right side to bring it out to Warren at the top. Warren feeds high to throws to the baseline, cutting Kesey Young. Young shot blocked inside by Leslie. And then Oklahoma Baptist comes up with a loose ball. Stapleton front court, long pass ahead to Leslie underneath. She dumps it off to Ford, who's on the right side of the bucket, and she lays it in. 4-0 Oklahoma Baptist. Got a heck of a 1-2 punch side there. Bison do. Young out with the dribble, tilting around the left corner. 3 on the way and good for Warren. So Lady Muleriders are on the board, down 4-3 to the Bison of Oklahoma Baptist. Front court over to the left side. Now they bring it back out top. Stapleton dives through the left corner. She dives baseline. Misses. Down with it, Young, and she is tied up. She was darned if she did, darned if she didn't, because she had Leslie at 6'3" on one side of her and 5'10" Ford on the other, and tied up for jump ball. It'll be SAU as Oklahoma won the open. The game is Braden Hill at the point for SAU. Win off the Ezekiel. Now top to Warren. Get around to Cook. on the right. Comes up and gives Warren, dribbles to the baseline, dumps inside. Cook was all alone and gets the lay-in. 8-14 first quarter. 4 Southern Arkansas with their first lead. Front court come to Bison. Over the left side. That's Taylor with there on the wing. Right with a Leslie. Then fires on the right side for a 3, which won't the cart. And off the rim and up off the support. That's out of bounds. It'll be a 5-4. Southern Arkansas on the early going here at SU. Court comes with the dribble. To Warren and then down to Hill in the corner. To Ezekiel. Around to Warren. To the baseline. To Cook. Bounced it into Young. She kicks up top. Ezekiel. And it's good. 8 for Southern Arkansas. 8-0 run for SAU. Up the floor. Forward. To the left side. Got inside. Missed the layup. Rebound comes to Warren. Kylie up the far sideline. Going from my right to left. Now up top Hill. She drives in. Dumps in. Young missed the layup though. And it's out off of Kesey. Kesey kicking it up. She was underneath and had Chippy. Just could not play up to go. Rushed it a little bit and hit the bottom of the rim. Oklahoma Baptist inbounds backcourt. Ford has it now. Lobs ahead into the front court to Stapleton. Drives in from the left side. Throws to the corner. Left 3 on the bounce to no good. Clears. Right wing the cart for 3. That went long. Cook down with it for SAU. Front court now is Zeal on the left side. Cook to the paint. Back to 3. Up top is good for Kylie. It's 11-4 SAU. The continues for Lady Muleriders. Stapleton into the front court. Turns, gives it around to Stapleton again on the wing. Come and get it forward. Back to Stapleton, still over the right side. Dribbles top. 14 to shoot. Up top. Dribble gives back to Ford. 8 to shoot. Ford throws it high. And they tried to put it in. Could not. Went into the backcourt. Stapleton went here in the front court. Throw it back. But on the sideline. So it's SAU ball turnover. It's 11-4 SAU. 6:12 to play, opening quarter. Diamond Morris into the game. Good to have her back. She's been out sick the last 2 or 3 games. Sophomore out of Sheridan. 2-3 zones set up by the Bison. Gwen out top, back in there. She gives left to Ezekiel, then top of the team, Molson around. Warren took on the wing. Down to the right corner to Ezekiel. Clears back. Gwen dribbles corner, then throws across to Morris. Morris now up top. Throws in low. Looking for more. Knock loose, but she back, drops low. Shovel shot, no good off the glass. Down with it, Leslie for the Bison. 11-4 SAU leads. 5:35 first quarter. Leslie throws in low. Ezekiel breaks that up. Jumps to the floor. Saves it to Gwen. Gwen will head the other way for SAU. Down the paint. Now throws right to Morris and then back out to Gwen. Now Warren up, popping around to Ezekiel. Penetration. Go to Lily to drive underneath. Reverse layup. And get far the other side. Oklahoma back to run the other. A missed layup by Stapleton. Foul won't go for Ford. She gets it back again. And she lost it out of bounds. I'm going to say knocked away by SAU. I don't know about that, but it's going to be Bison ball at their end. Moore out, Young back in for SAU. 5-0 play in the opening quarter. Left baseline. Taylor in on the left wing to State. Comes right with a screen. Takes the jumper at the free throw line. No good. Morris has it for SAU to Gwen. Front court. Long pass ahead. Left wing to his cross. Morris right for 3 on the way. Short. And Leslie leaves it down for Oklahoma Baptist. Most trying to forward. Morris got a hand on it, knocked it out of bounds. 45 to play first quarter, 11-4 SAU. This is Lady Mulerider basketball on Magnolia Country 99.1. Bison ball to end at the UN. There's up 11-4 over Oklahoma Baptist. Their team has scored in the last 2 minutes. Bison scored at the 9-12. It's been about 4.5 minutes. Bison in the backcourt. Madison Chambers into the game. Took the inbound, gives to Ford. Brings it into the Ford. Then finder to Chambers. Back to Ford at the top. Off right wing. Lockhart. Her three won't go. Pulled down by Gwynn for SAU. And a crowd of Bison into the front court. Ahead to Morris. Throws across the line. Drive. She gets Brown just off the bench during the 13-4 SAU. 4:15 first quarter. Pressure in the backcourt on Chambers. Passes to midcourt to Ford. Ford knocked loose from behind by Brown. Goes to Gwynn. Ahead to Young. All alone. Drives in. Late. A steep lay-in. And 15-4 to 15 open for the Lady Riders. Stapleton pressure. Backcourt gets it to midcourt to Ford. Across the timeline to Chambers. Low. Going for Lockhart. And trying to get the pass. Just got there late, bumped her aside. So her foul. First foul called this game. Oklahoma Baptist bounce right line up there. 3:48 quarter. Lob in toward the lock. Clears to Stapleton. Now coming to get it is James. Drives inside and a reach out around the free throw line on Kesey. A little bit inside there. Here for a second. Bison in baseline. Lily Moore in for Kesey. Oh, yeah, for the other. Both seniors from here in Magnolia. Both left hand, but both came back to SAU. Left side, Stapleton. Down low to Ford, and she's spinning toward the bucket. Got bumped by Brown. Brown's first foul on SAU. Hadn't been any whistles at all, and all of a sudden, we got 3 on SAU. They're all different individuals. From line Chambers, lobs it out left. Stapleton. Michaela Lindsay over there. Gave it to the corner, takes it back, and around go to Chambers on the side. Dory Brown then looking at the screen and goes right. Screen was left. Gives to the screen. She missed there, and it's down to Brown for SAU. Up the far sideline with the dribble. Picks it up the wing. Reaching in with Lockhart. Almost a steal. There's almost another steal as she just out to Hill. Almost lost in. Now get it to the left corner. Third in for Michaela Lindsay. And the 2:50 to the first quarter. It's 18-4. SAU left corner at the other go. Oklahoma Baptist Lockhart. Morris rebound brings it down the paint. Is running no good. Lockhart, Oklahoma Baptist. Get it to midcourt to Chambers. Chambers front. Got a 3-on-2. She drives to the bucket and lays it up and in. That ends a long drought for Oklahoma. 7 minutes. 6.5 7 minutes. Lindsay up to Moore at the SAU end. Around it. Down. You went on into 18-0 run there. Yeah, Morris, a bounce that bounced off either the hands or leg of Morris and goes to Oklahoma. SAU right side lock, double team. Sit on Chambers. Got one all inside. She got it to Large, and Large. 18-8. SAU leads. Right one. To Lily Moore. She turns to try to light it. She's going to go to the line and shoot. She was fouling up. Kennedy is the foul first. She's a freshman out of Bing, Oklahoma. Marges. So throw line goes Lily Moore. Will shoot. The first long. Got our Magnolia Medical Center halftime show. Magnolia you always feel like a family. They treat adults ages 18 and over, and special and wellness check recovery for an appointment. 234-7101. Moore missed both free throws and the rebound. Oklahoma Baptist. Chambers at court had it knocked close, but it went out of knocked out. It comes to Baptist. 18-8 SAU. Mason just on the court side, mid-court to the backcourt. And now they'll work over to the left side. Knocked loose by Lilly. Couldn't get to the Baptist. Kate Savannah. Corner, then they kick it. Three there, no. The rebound, Savannah. She misses inside, and Cook has it for SAU. Bounce ahead to Moore. Lilly tried to bounce it. Cook. Bounce it through players, though. It was out of bounds. Had to bounce it, but they were like very tight together. So SAU all right baseline they're in. Lob out. She'll give it to Ezekiel at the top. Ezekiel had it taken away by Savannah. Cross midcourt. Kendall Parker gives to the right corner. Now heading in his chain. Knock loose, but Oklahoma Baptist said they get it to the corner left side. Three good for a Malou. Bison running right now. They got a little run going. Right side is driving. SAU running shot. Nope. Off the side of the rim. Melissa Southard with it for Oklahoma Baptist to midcourt, and then trying to throw it to midcourt. That's a backcourt violation. As she was trying to throw it, it was large, and he had not gotten into the front. So that's a backcourt violation. Gives it to SAU at midcourt with 33.7 to play in the open quarter. Shot goes to, or excuse me, because it's a change of. Yes. So SAU inbounds at midcourt. There's about 3 seconds difference between the shot clock and game clock, and looks like SAU is going to try to hold it for the last shot of the quarter near the midcourt circle. 20 seconds in the half, or in the quarter. Lindsay up top, lobs in high to Cook. Goes it left, intercepted by Chambers. Didn't get it high enough. Chambers in the backcourt, midcourt. Still 10 seconds. Over the right to Park. Drive, gives out the corner, but Lindsay draws near control now on Kendall Park. She to pass and ran over. So the offensive foul will give it back to SAU with 5.1 seconds to go in the quarter. SAU will have to go end to end if they want to score in these last 5 seconds. Inbound quickly to Gwynn. Up the floor she comes. Gives back to Warren. Warren dribbles right, puts it up. It comes up short, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. It's 18-11 SAU after one. Second quarter. Front court left side to Taylor. Dribbles to the top, gives to her right. Stapleton. And coming out Leslie. And to feed it in low court away though. Cook gets to Gwynn. Down the left side, then kicks to Warren. Dribble, dumps in low to Cook. Pass knocked away by Leslie. And the loose ball. And knocked away by Evans to Warren. She drives it in. 27, second quarter. It's 20-11 SAU. Bison court throwing low to Leslie, but Leslie couldn't handle the pass, lost it out of bounds. Gives it back to Lindsay Morris for SAU. 9-point SAU lead. Largest lead has been 14 after an 18-0 run in that first quarter. They're up into 4 after Oklahoma scored 4. Evans up top. Feeds to Gwynn at the free throw line. Dribbles in low, spins around, knocked loose from her. I believe Stapleton knocked that loose. Stapleton gets the ball, and Cook is hurt for SAU. Slow getting up. Baptist front got a 5-on-4 with that Cook, and gets a lay-in for Oklahoma Baptist. 20-15. Did not get yet. Shot out on the left side. No good for Lindsay. Runs it down in the corner. Now bound Evans. Clears out and around they go. To Warren in the corner. 3. For Kylie Warren. Kylie's got a hot hand tonight. 23-13 SAU. They got somebody at the scoring table for her, but haven't had a break. Front court, right side. Taylor Ford throws left. Hart's 3 out. No good. Defensive miss back. The rebound foul, and I believe that's coming over the back. It is. That'll be her first team foul of the second quarter. Pregame with Mulerider joining us at halftime for the Call Bank. Mulerider Light at Call Bank. Local people serving us in South Arkansas since 1903. Brayton Hill up the floor, working the point net around the lane on the left. They go all the way around Brown from pulls up top, gives it to Lindsay and to Hill on the left side. Comes back right, lobs swing, then to the corner, then back out. Go. Dives in from the top, up pass, no good. Third rebound, one pass to midcourt, Lockhart. Front court numbers. He's back behind the drive. Goes out to Stapleton. 3 won't go off the side of the rim and goes out of bounds to SAU. 7:22, second quarter. Join us for Magnolia Regional Medical Center time show. Right wing Warren to the corner to Hill and down. Lindsay at the top. Round to Warren under the baseline. Left side bounced in. It bounced off the keys. And Oklahoma Baptist with the loose ball. Backcourt pass ahead to Ford. Gets it across to Lockhart. Left 3 and in for Lockhart. 20-16. Front court left side. Lindsay with a screen. Kesey, and they get around to Brown. Dribbles to the top, throw it back, threw it away, out of bounds. Warren was kind of working toward the baseline. The pass was out. So behind the bounds, it's Oklahoma's ball after that. Over. Down in the use 5th turnover. Bison have had 7. Backcourt is Fulton. Long front court. Far side Taylor. Bison goes to my left or right. They'll give it to Ford now at the top. Into the paint. She threw her shoulder to Warren. No whistle there. And Ford able to score the 2 inside. 23-18 is the lead. To Brown to Young. Top key. There's Keo left side. Dribbles out top. Around to and feeds into the try to down, but that's broken up by Leslie, and it's Bison ball. Kylie trying to throw that one flat, but Leslie is 6'3", so she would put it away. Now she gets back underneath and gets a lay-in, and Coach Collins says, timeout. 5:47 20. Friendly tournament schedule your opponent 2, 3, 5, 5, 6. Lady Mira up the floor. But what was 14 points, you lead 3. Morris on the side for more. Coming to get it in. When Morris around. Top 1. Oh, Young, though, that for SAU almost lost it, but saved it in the corner. They try to get it back to her after she gave it out. They do. She lays it up inside, and it's good for Kesey Young. 25-20. Almost on the back. Young couldn't get in. Hand on the sideline, just side of it. So it's out of almost a steal, though. Now the officials are going to meet. 5:11 left, second quarter. 25-20. Ford to inbound backcourt. Gwynn knocked that one away. Goes out of bounds across the end. So they'll try it there. Bob into Ford under the SAU basket. Gwynn pressures her in the backcourt. Gets it across the line down inside the throw line and gives out. Stapleton left side, dribble right. Tom, left wing to lock. Now to Leslie. Ezekiel knocked that loose, and Morris picked it up for SAU. Morris to Lindsay, right wing, then back to Moore. 3 up. That's good for Diamond Morris. 4-3 in the second quarter, 28-20 SAU. To Ford at the free throw line. And Katie Young got a on that as she was at the floor, and she is whistled for coming past her and blocked the shot from the rear. And there are officials, I've said this many times in the GAC, that will call you block a shot in women's basketball. That's what they see. So when you're blocking from the side, oh yeah, all out of foul. So Leafa Ford free throw to shoot. The first one is 4:32. Let's go level 2. What it is, shows a block shot in girls or women's basketball, and they're going to call a foul. 28-22. Maybe they get how many times they whistle in women's basketball. I don't know. There's gives out Tom Evans, who just the right side to Lindsay. Back left though. Feed to at the free throw line. Right now. Hill at the top. Her 3. No good. Lindsay crashes the boards and out. Hill drives the baseline, then across to Gwynn. Corner. Out. More a rebound. And she scores on the putback. 4 minutes, second quarter. 30-20. SAU. And a foul called in the backcourt on Air. That's her. Wynn's going to out. Hill for SAU. Forward to in court, Taylor. Back to four. The floor comes. Front court. Cross right. Appleton there. 3. It go. And it's Downs in this line. But Ezekiel got over there. And they're going to say that was I couldn't see from where I'm sitting. And it went on Ezekiel out of bounds. Like the bystander might have tipped it off of Ezekiel. The inbound on the baseline to Lockhart. Double teamed in the corner, trying to get it out, and that's knocked away and out of bounds by Michaela Lindsay. So by ball, right sideline, and throw it in. She dribbles, layup good for Khalifa Ford. Evans come around, kind of caught in between, trying to get in front of the steal. But then once she got the ball, there was not really any way to stop her from getting a layup. Lindsay, an open 3, gives around side to Ezekiel, up to Evans, then back left to Hill. Hill comes to the free throw line with a dribble. Now Lindsay will take the 3 on the right wing, no good. Ford pulled it down for Bison. And she turns, and Evans there defensively goes down, and he will be called blocking foul. First. So Bison, the end. First they 30 shot clock. They do. In back court. Stapleton pass across midcourt to Ford, then left side Taylor. Taylor with the dribble. Around the perimeter they go. Evans got a hand on that one. Tipped it away out of bounds. Bison ball it there in right sideline. Picking Taylor to throw it in. Out of 8. That's East Central country. Where she chose Oklahoma Baptist. Every game we spotlight a Mulerider. They're going to do a video review here. Every game spotlight a Mulerider. Join us at halftime. Bud Call Mulerider Spot. We highlight a different Mulerider athlete each game on our Bud Call Spotlight. Bud Call Bank, local bank, local people. My microphone's laying where you heard him say it's no help, so I guess they got to go with their gut. Taylor to inbound right sideline. Gets it in. South. To Taylor. Drives into the ball. Got a hand pass and a foul. Oh, it's on Diamond. Fouls on. First. Came 4 on this quarter. 2:51 left, second quarter. Lockhart the inbound left baseline. Hit on the left side, Taylor. Dribbles toward Bob. Now out there to stay with a screen. Gives and then takes back. Now Taylor out the corner. Lockhart takes a that went on. Evans clears. Gives it to Hill. Brandon Hill front court behind her. Evans and around. Z right one. Come to the top. Morris and around they go to Hill. Back right. The right takes it. They go back. He let shoot into Morris, double team, but able to save it from jump ball. That's on 11 from Lindsay and Oklahoma Baptist. 2 hit it ahead for a lay-in and lay-in for Mallory Lockhart. 30-26. Left side is SAU Men. Dribbles into the paint. Give around into the corner, then back out. That's Morris up there. Started to drive, gives back off, then takes it back, and around they go to the left side to Evans. Dribbles in from the left corner, shot up, blocked away by Taylor. It goes out of bounds. Stays with SAU at their end with 1:36 left in quarter. Was out. Innings in. SAU also Hill came out. Came in. Maybe Kylie. Lob top to Ezekiel. On the left side with the dribble. Gives back to Warren. One puts it up. Short. Clears Taylor. And away by Morris. Morris drives. He's lays it down. 2:26 as the long pass court to Lockhart takes left wing. Rip from Taylor, and SAU coming the Jennings on court. On to Ezekiel. She drove side, it rolled off her fingertip, and it goes to Ford for Oklahoma Baptist. Coming the other way, left side to Lockhart. Guys running off the rim, no good. Got to Ford, off the dribble, 16-footer, no. Evans for SAU. Now ahead to Jennings, front court, down the right side. More to Jennings, 3, no good. Evans following, and Maggie is fouled going back up. So she'll get 2 shots. Fouls on Peyton Taylor. That's going to be her second team foul on the Bison. 2 shots coming for Diamond Morris. 37.9 left. First. At the head, your bank spotlight to each game. I'd call Bank South Arkansas since 1903. Local bank, local people. I'd call Bank. Evans' first free throw bounced around the rim, fell through for her. So the first one is good. Morris, Evans, Maggie Evans. And the next one, good. Makes both. 36. Well, at the end, 37.9 on the game clock. Ford at the floor to midcourt. Right side, trade drives, missed the lay-in. Morris has it for SAU. 24 seconds left in the half, and they're holding for the final shot. Hope of the first half. Jennings has it now out at the midcourt circle. 12 seconds. Out front of the 2-3 zone. Off to Lily, down to Morris. Dribbles to the right. Fires. Morris follow. No good. Was going out of bounds. Saved in by one. But time runs out. And that'll bring us to the end of the first half. At the half, 34-26 SAU. This is Lady Mulerider basketball on Magnolia Country 99.1. Oklahoma and go into second half. It's the first nil in at court. Kylie throw it in. Ariana Gwynn to get underway. Oklahoma Baptist in that 3 zone with the big 6'3" in the middle of the line. Work it to the look, feed and load to Casey, and Casey hits through. She laid it up. It's 6-6. Bison, top, Bolton, now right. Passes off. Back to Stapleton. Feeds in, load of Ford. Has Casey behind her. Paint. Then the other lays it off glass. Good. 9:23 in the third quarter. 30-28. Casey gets to the top of the key. Right side. Comes top with the off to Warren. Now back and down to the corner. Little struggle in from the right double. Gave to Gwen. Just a 3. Rebound. Warren knocked it. Goes and gets it toward the corner. Across to Ezekiel. She drives. Throws to Warren. Right corner. 3 on the way and good for Warren. 50 in the third quarter. 39-28. Kylie's had a hot hand from 3 tonight. Right side Taylor. Bison. Right out to Simpson. 11 advantage for SAU. They've won as much as 14 late in the quarter. Right side down toward the corner, gives back. Shot it, no good. Young down with a rebound for SAU. She just potentially get it under control and lost it out of bounds. In there, so you having a hard time doing that and drilling. 6-3. Another is Copeland in for Leslie. Post for Oklahoma. Into baseline. Copeland. She dribbles into the paint from the reverse side, puts it up. No, with it Young. Casey brings on court. Side to Morris. Has an open from 3. It's good. Diamond Morris. Now she's double figures. 42-28 SA. They got that 14-point back. The steal. At court is a steal as Stapleton put away to Cook and then threw it to get it on the right baseline. Have been deflected. Now it's going to rise off. So Bison down on the end. The SAU on back. Staple. Young puts pressure back there. Up to midcourt. Turn the other. Warren got a hand on it. Loose ball, and Kylie trying to save it in. Could not. It's out of bounds to Oklahoma Baptist at midcourt. First Stapleton out and Kendall Parker in for the Bison. 7:54 to play in the quarter. 42. Are meeting. Crowd was looking at the shot and 10 seconds had elapsed. So I'm sure they're whether the court violation on a 10-second call. It is 10-second backcourt violation for Oklahoma Baptist. Didn't get it across midcourt. And SAU inbounds at mid. Young to Hill. Dribbles out between circles. Point 8. Hill right side. Gives to Warren. She tried to feed it in. Looked threw it away as she didn't get it. Ford up and then Ford threw it away. One missed shot. Now Cook has it and she lays it in. 44-28 SAU. Almost a steal again. Ford gets it. Court load of Copeland with Morris behind. Turns, shoots, missed everything. And Warren has it for SAU. Now Hill. Hill front court to Morris left wing. Open 3. Yes. Yes, Diamond Morris, another 3. And the Bison need a timeout. 47-28 SAU, 6:45 third quarter. This is Mulerider basketball on Nice Country 99.1. With a teammate drive on a 2-on-1, and Kendall Parker gets the lay-in, and Coach Collins says, timeout. 5:12 to play, third quarter, 47-35 SAU. This is Lady Mulerider basketball on Magnolia's Country 99.1. There's that Bison timeout. I told you they were 1 for 4 shooting third quarter. Then they've gone 3 for 4. And Coach Collins the timeout. Morris left. Shot blocked by Taylor. Loose ball to inside. Morris in for SAU. 2-pointer inside. 4:54 to play in the third quarter. 9:30 in low for the down there to Lard, and she's fouled by Dory Brown. So gonna be 2 shots for Cambridge for 46 in this third quarter. One is good. 49-35. You leads free throw number 2. It's good. Large. 49-36. In front court. A little at the key, but able to get to Brown. Side to DC shot and in. That bounced around a little bit, but went down for her. 51-36. Parker in the court, double team. Got mid-court off right wing to Taylor. To left, her left. Comes back with a screen from Lily. Knocked this, but she back and will take a top. It's a rebound to Brown. Brown to Gwynn. Court. Cross left. Morris there. 3. Their ball long. The down to Gwynn. Throws it out. It will be deflected, but completed to Young. Back to Gwynn. Ben from the right side tried to drive. Not there. Gives out to Young. And now around to Morris. And she'll to Gwynn. 10 to shoot. 36. Ben Heide throws corner to Morris. 5 shot off the glass. No good. And it belongs to Large. The Bison. Large out to Ford. Up the floor she comes. The corner goes to Lockhart. Cross to the other side. Parker. Trying to drive on. Difficulty. He's got it low, though. Got it off the window, and it goes down. So Parker scores the 2. 51-38. Ball way up the SAU end out of bounds. SAU possession. SAU got the lead. Team at 7-20, and now the battle and back up 10-4. They've whittled 13 from 19. Brown, long pass from the baseline, top to Jones. Her 3 wide, no good. On control. Large to Parker. It's across mid. Jones, though, broke that up. Comes up with a loose ball. Drives. Gets to Young. No, she may up to Dory, and Dory Brown puts it in. 3 minutes in the quarter. 3-38. Bison up the sideline. Parker. Ball can't get it back. Gives off Chambers. Back up top. Back to Parker. And down they go. To the left side to Lockhart. 3. No. And Jones down with it for SAU. Jess comes front court. Gives to I think try off in. Taking the leg. She should have done. And foul as the bottom away with it. Dory Brown for the foul. It's her 3rd. And Dory should have taken the layup rather than trying to make that one more pass through defenders underneath. She had a better look at it than or better chances of success with the shot than with the pass. Parker comes up the floor, long pass down the floor to Stapleton. Got on the left side beyond the arc. Dribbles position left side. Comes right screen from Southard. Right wing. Parker's 3 up and in. Kendall Parker. 2:10 quarter. 53-41 as he cut to 12. In the left corner to Jones. Now Hill, then right back to Jessica. Now Lindsay left side comes right to gives there to Warren. Back Lindsay and right Lindsay tried to penetrate, then throw to Cook. They tried to throw it out to Warren and threw it wide bounds. So the turnover will give it back to the Bison. Turnovers 14 on SAU. The Bison have 13. Pulling in from the right side. Chambers then throws it out on the left wing for a 3. Good for Lou Savannah. 53-4. So the down to single digits, left side. Top Warren beat that pass and trying to get it little break in amongst two much bigger players. And away in Bison into the front. Parker side and it's knocked away out of bounds, so it'll be no timeout. Timeout with 1:11 to play in the third quarter. 50 for SA. This is basketball. Magnolia's 399-1. Right back. Parker, pull a pass in low to Southard. Southard puts it up off the side of the rim. No good. Down it is Jones, and a foul going on Kennedy. Just the team foul of the third quarter on Oklahoma Baptist. More than 3 fouls called in this quarter. Gwynn court for SA. The dribble goes right to Morris, then up to Jones, and down to Ezekiel coming in on the wing, and then to Morris in the corner. They'll clear it back out. Around to Jones. Got an open 3. Right wing, good for Jessica Jones. That's her first bucket. It's 40 to you. Bison gets Parker at the end on the end of the lob to. Went too high off the hands of Taylor by Jones. Jones drives and lays it in. 58-44. Inbound knocked away. Will 4.6 seconds in the half. Rather, Moore's going to for Ezekiel. 58-44 SAU. Backcourt Parker. Parker up to midcourt. Launches it from beyond midcourt. No good. And that's the end of 3. SAU by 14. 44. This is Lady Mulerider basketball on Magnolia's Country 99.1. 15, 7%, 3 for 6 from 3. Bison makes the fourth front court down the right side. Stapleton drives, goes up. I think that was blocked away. SAU comes up with it. Front court Morris feeds in low to Warren. Turns, shot comes short, and Ford has it for the Bison. Khalifa Ford throws across midcourt to Lockhart. Over on the left side. Dribble around it to Stapleton. Then toward the Taylor with air ball. Ford came up and pulls in up and whistled for an offensive foul. That's going to be a second. So it's 25 in the game. It is SAU ball backcourt. Be with us as we name our bank play game. Several candidates for that right now. Gwynn side across Ezekiel on the left. Now coming is Jones. Gwynn will back out and take his right. Trying to corner, but it away. You lock in a mortgage rate online. Talk to People's Bank first. People's Bank offers great rates on mortgage loans for a new home purchase and refinancing. Plus, People's Bank makes it so easy by being with you every step of the way. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Jones from Gwynn, gets back to Gwynn. A little more down the left, then turns to throw to Gwynn. Audible at the free shot up. No good. And it ends up in Ezekiel out of the left baseline. Came off the hand of Leslie. SA keeps pushing. To more left, and Ezekiel in the for three. Bounced. No good. Up to get it hard for the Bison. Give it to Stapleton in the backcourt. 58-44. Leading. Stapleton feeds it in low to Leslie. Around, no good. Glass with it. Jones for SAU. Comes front court to Ezekiel. Inside the Jones for in and no good. Down with it. Gwynn now up to Ezekiel. Ezekiel drives to the corner to Jones for three. Jessica Jones with 8:06 in the game makes it 61-44. Front left wing for Lockhart at the Bison end. No good job. Jones girl off the board. Jones the man. Now Gwynn drives the paint. He's to Morris. Slide. An air ball. And the Bison control. Stapleton timeline. Corner. Nobody there. Goes out of bounds there. And it'll be SAU ball in the backcourt. 40 seconds to play in the game with SAU up by 17. As much as 19. And gives the backcourt court pressure. Back into their 2-3 zone. Hill front court with the dribble. Between the circles, off to Warren on the wing on the right side, then right back out top. Lob in, elbow, who was hit as she tried to pass it off. It was stolen. Up with it long. Forward long, pass ahead to Leslie, to the paint. Right back forward on the give and go. Ford drives and lays it in. 61-46. Hill front court to Warren. Warren comes off Cook and then back to Warren. Base and a block on Khalifa Ford. She was not. She tried to score in front of Warren. To draw, but didn't get the time. Third foul. And they'll up the sweat down. Just under 7 minutes to play. And the game, as I name our People's Bank player, where you lock in a mortgage rate. Check out People's Bank. You can be on the go with People's Bank's mobile banking app. Inbound to Hill on the left side, gave Ezekiel, then takes it back to Ezekiel on the wing on the left side. Now to Hill, and they go to the right wing. Put one dribble toward the corner, tried it in to Young, and Leslie took that one over. Head on the break to Taylor on the right side, double team there. Turns, loose, saved in by Warren, but saved it Ford. Ford is in, but a foul going against SAU. So Ford going line on Kesey Young. That is her third. I said you can bank on the go with People's Bank's mobile banking app. Balances, deposit checks, view transactions, transfer, pay bills, brand. Wherever you are, bank people. Member of DI. 9 to fourth quarter, and at the line is Khalifa Ford. Shoot two. Bison 15. None of the Bison are around the lane for rebounding purposes. They're all back at the other end, set up in their zone. The one exception being Ford, who's at the free throw line. Free throw on the way and good for Ford. Fire. So she makes both. 61-48. I guess that much Ford that they knew she was good for those free. Right at the end and turns it over on the right wing. She traveled with it, trying to pass. It looked like they got a hand on it. She took a step with it and kept it in, and so I picked up the pivot over to Oklahoma. Official was right on top of it. Back on cross court, dangerous pass. Jones there for SAU. The SAU paint, but they got it. Taylor, and then corner. Down to the wing for a three. Was up and in for Kendall Parker. 61-51. Win penetration at the SAU and throwing it off, and a foul on the Bisons. Peyton Butler, his second, Earth second. Ball right baseline. Lob out top to Gwen. Three. He went long. Cook slaps it out, and Lindsay right wing. Launch a three. It's good. Micaiah Lindsay from the wing. Her Cooks out to her. 60-51. Parker backward for the Bison. Ahead to Large. Dives. Then off to the left. And now out. Parker three is good. And Parker catching fire from three. SAU in. Lindsay at the UN comes, gives up top. And it goes to Cook. Comes left, and Coach going to take a timeout with 17 left in the game. SAU by 64-54. This is Lady Mulerider basketball on Magnolia's Country 99.1. SAU right sideline at the court now, then right back to Braden. Coming to get it, Jones. Key. Send to Key. He's around in the paint. He'll rebound for it. Throw it out. And as she because she is pretty large. And that'll be team 4 on the Bison. So SAU will inbound at the end. Not a shoot. She throw it out. You got to push. Warren from the baseline out top to Hill around Lindsay, then to the corner to Young. Take a 3. Parker pulls it down for the Bison. Dribbles out of the double team, but they follow her. Got her trapped in the corner. She tried to throw it off and made that pass away. Large. Kylie Warren whistled for a foul. That will be her first. And it's Bison to you. That here about get it in. Up the floor comes Marge. Gives off the left side. Top and go. Low on the right side to Leslie. Go clear on top of the key Parker. Go back left. Comes screen. A give right. Now low to Leslie. Broken up though by Warren. And she got it out to Lindsay. And Lindsay was fouled by Jill Leslie. Leslie's foul 5. So that's going to be 2 shots. Out to be a free game for me right now. Lead for SAU, 32 to play in the game. Michaela Lindsay, 2 for SAU. The good. No good. That's the one thing SAU hadn't done well tonight, but they really hadn't shot many free throws. 2 out of 5 now. Make it 3 for 6 as she got the second one. Oh, 50% anthem. Again, only 6. Still misses. Up by 11. Bison's backcourt. Just to midcourt. Broke that up. Shot it away. Couldn't save it inbounds. So Bison ball. Backcourt. Right next to the SAU bench at the hash mark. Into right back large. She comes across the timeline on the near side. Now turns the bucket and lays it in and draws a foul on. So it's a 3 play for Kennedy Law. She stepped behind with 4:20 left in the game. Warren's foul was her second. The free throw from Large. So it's an 8-point game. We're a long way from over this one. Top Young left to Lindsay. Open 3. Won't fall. Rebound down the board. And a crowd for the Bison. Get it ahead. Driving is Chambers, and Chambers puts it in. 65-59. Lindsay left side out to Young, and around they go to Hill. Then down to the Morris. Cleared back out. Bison still in that 2-3 zone. Then dribbled up, his back right. Tried to bounce it in to Kesey and kicked away by Ford. So they'll put on the shot. SAU in right at there. 40 game. And will throw. Win comes for Warren, then out top. She drives into the paint, and she came down. The opponent got a hand to it, not a travel, and she got it, and then they got the corner, and Lindsay, she is driving toward the bucket. Kendall Parker with the foul. That is her second. That'll be 2 shots. 28 play. Coach Logan is not happy with the officials there. But the free throw. Free throw up and in. Coach still talking to the officials. Yelling. Not happy, and he made a reason. And now we got a violation on SAU. Not exactly there, but a lane violation, and it's 66-59. To midcourt to Ford. Takes the jumper off the dribble at the free throw line, and it's good. 40 for Ford. Point game, 60-61. A 19-point lead. 5. Up top, Lindsay gives right to Morris. Diamond there, out to go, and around to Gwynn on the left side. Lindsay back to Gwynn. Now Kesey Ford to shoot. Dribble the corner, then turns and shoots, and it goes down. See Young. Kind of threw up there. Down. 8-16. And now I'm slipping the backside on Ford. And I get a little of Ford as Gwynn's called third foul. Before the SAU quarter. Down left on it there. And down near pressure. Hill who came in. Parker pick was up top. Here and it's good. Yeah, her teammates know she gets around the free throw line. She doesn't miss. I guess that's why they don't set up on the paint when she's shooting free throws. Back to a 5-point 63. Dribbles right around Morris toward the left side. Now Warren to get it. Over to Lindsay. Gave it to the corner. Takes it back. Around they go to Warren. Left wing. Her three good. Kylie Warren connects. Within 58 to play. Puts SA by 8. Ford dribbles from the right. She gets in. And the Bisons at 71-65. Hill at the SAU end. SAU going to run a little clock here. At a 6-point advantage. Time is low. Down to 8. Down they go left side to Morris, then out to Hill. 6 to shoot. Feed high to Young. Gives to Morris. Left wing. Her three. Bounced across. No good. Bison rebound. Tied her up, though. Gamer got the rebound. And Kylie Warren tied her up. Jump ball. On the for SAU. That's the way it's pointing. SAU has one timeout. Bison have 2. Dory Brown in corner. Morris to Warren. Open for 3. That one came up a little short. And the rebound down of Oklahoma Baptist. SAU ball. No, it's skipping off SAU. Oklahoma Baptist ball at the SAU. One play. Point game. Ford. And we've got a foul going against SAU. Tried to deny the inbound pass. Brayden Hill whistled for her foul. So with the play, they'll walk the other way, and the Bison have a chance to get a couple of points. Time runner. So Parker. Free throw. Bison. First one is 5. Was a 6-point. Went down to 5. She can do this. She does. She made both. 71-60. He brings it for us. 4-point game. 1 to play. Lindsay right side. Top to under. Morris will get it to Warren and then off to Lindsay. 12 to shoot. 50 seconds left in the game. Warren up top. Off to Lindsay, right wing. Come left. Gives it out. She threw it away. It got past Kylie. It down. Tried to throw it inside to Kesey, but it was intercepted. So SAU took it over. Into the front court. Parker at top. Warren a steal. Kylie Warren with the breakaway. And she is fouled by Ford and missed the lay-in. So Kylie on the line to shoot 2 free throws. The foul on Khalifa is 4th. So it's 8 seconds left. Warren, big throws for SU. We're up by right now. Would she miss the first one? Throw. Been in. Like I said, they haven't had a lot of them, but they've been in some costly times. The second free throw is good. 72-67. And we got a timeout. SAU is going to use their last 28 seconds left. 72-60. Jump ball is called. A number of ladies from both teams down on the floor. Jump ball is going, the arrow pointing Bison's way. 72-67. From 19 to play. Throw it into the out of bounds in the left corner. So Chambers will throw it in there. 18.4 to play. On the side and at the corner. Into Lockhart. Lockhart lobbing in low and got a hold defensively. SAU there. That's Lee Moore. That's her first foul. So with 16-point play. 2 shots forward. No, with down in the so they're going to be on the lane with the free throw. Clear. Doesn't look like it's here either, even though it's not. Ford at the line shoots a pick. It's no good. Now, from Oklahoma, this round, the main area in free. Free throw on the way. Yeah, that's no good. Warren down and a quick foul by the Bison. It's on Parker, Kendall Parker. That'll be her third. Was 4 for 4 at the line before those 2 free throws, and she missed them both. Kylie Warren now at the line for SAU with 14.9 to play. Night for SU. She got points. First throw. Yeah, did. On the way. Rolls the rim. No good. Rebound. Bison launch. Call time out immediately. forward, up and in. And now SAU will use their last out. It's 72-69, 3-point game. SAU 10.6 to play. Either team timeouts left. Is done, and as an inbound to Ariana Gwynn, she is fouled by Peyton Taylor. Taylor and Gwynn the line. 0.8 to play in the game. Ariana Gwynn shoots 2. 3-point game. 72-69. She get at least one of these. Make it a 2-possession. First on A and good. First of the game for Ariana coming big time. For free up and down. Makes them both. 74-69 should seal the win out now as Morris in. They'll go with eyes on the floor. Comes Oklahoma Baptist. Right wing. Parker throws one up. Young with it. And now on the Bison, 0.8 left in this game. So going to be 4 fouls on Parker. And with 0.8 seconds left in the game, Kesey Young to the line to shoot 2. These throws really don't mean anything. Doesn't matter. She makes the first. We're up by 5.8 seconds. Now, no way to get 2 threes to fall. This would make it where they'd need 3. And she makes both of them. Down SAU a 76